What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Evelyn, and I am back with the Season 4, Episode 9 recap of Wynonna Earp. So sit back, enjoy the video, and as always, there will be spoilers, so proceed with caution. Episode 9 begins with Wynonna and Nicole sparring in the sheriff's office, which kind of felt like a throwback to Wynonna and Dolls sparring in the sheriff's office. Turns out the sparring was just a ruse to get Nicole to consider becoming Purgatory sheriff once again. So I guess last episode, Nicole was just playing dress up for Waverly. The whole Nicole not wanting to be the sheriff storyline confused the heck out of your girl for most of the episode. I thought maybe I had missed something or Nicole's PTSD was back. But no, it was just a poorly conceived storyline involving a chicken. Elsewhere in Purgatory, a random dude stumbles upon a dead body with puncture wounds in its neck. The dude remarks to himself, out loud, that the Earp heir is going to hate this, and then he howls. So I'm guessing that he works for the Earp heir, even though there is no Earp heir anymore thanks to Bulshar reversing the Earp curse back in Season 3.
Fascinating.
A quick stop by Shorties reveals Nedley getting ready for trivia night, which has become ridiculously important to the entire town for a reason we'll find out very soon. Nicole and Nedley also realize that Rachel freed Reaper Billy the episode before last, but they're just like,
It is what it is.
Back at the sheriff's office, Waverly and Wynonna are doing a terrible job as acting sheriffs, and Jeremy is performing an autopsy on the dead body with the puncture wounds. Wynonna assumes that Vampire Doc killed the man and runs off gleefully to confront him. At the glory hole, Doc, who has essentially become the new Eamon, denies sucking anyone's blood. And because Wynonna is Wynonna, she hits on him. But Doc's new demon bros kick her out because while Wynonna was busy harassing Doc, another dead body with puncture wounds was discovered. But these wounds are too far apart to be fangs, so Doc is in the clear. Also, the body is missing its brains, as is the first body. Not really sure how Jeremy missed that in his autopsy, but okay. Also, both the dead guys were former trivia winners. And because this is Purgatory, we have to assume that someone is targeting the brains of smart people so they can eat them, and therefore become smarter themselves. And that's exactly what's happening. After a tip from a rando, Waverly and Wynonna show up at Doug's house, otherwise known as Kuru. Now, Kuru isn't a demon, but a very, very stupid human. Long story short, one day, stupid Doug literally bumped into Ginny, an actual genie, and became her new master. But instead of wishing to be the smartest person in town, Doug wished that all the smart people would die, so he could eat their brains and absorb their intelligence, because he's stupid. Doug's wish also made everyone in town really into trivia, I guess? I don't really know. I didn't really get that part. After munching a few brains, Doug got sick and realized he was suffering from Kuru, a disease you get from eating brains. So he just started calling himself Kuru, again because he's stupid. Back at Kuru's crib, Wynonna and Waverly try to capture him, but he gets away. So they take Ginny the genie into custody and hatch a plan to capture Kuru on trivia night. At trivia night, we find out that after Nicole lost the sheriff's election to Holt, she showed up to Shorty's drunk and embarrassed herself in front of the entire town by drop-kicking a fully cooked chicken. Okay. Anyway, Nicole uses the footage of her kicking the chicken to distract from, you know what, it really doesn't matter. Back at the sheriff's station, Kuru pops up and decides that street smarts are really what he wants, and Wynonna is the street smartiest person in town. But right as he's about to take her brain, he drops dead from Kuru.
How convenient is that? Wow.
Wynonna eventually shoots Jenny the demon genie in cold blood, because apparently after shooting Holt in the back, she's just bout that life.
I don't give a fuck.
Also, Nicole made herself the sheriff again and apologizes to Doc for attempting to trade him to Ma'am Clanton to get Waverly out of the garden, because, well, I think we all knew that storyline wasn't going anywhere. Okay. Let's talk, you guys. The second half of this season has been objectively not great. And judging from the comment section, a lot of you seem to feel similarly. So instead of separately recapping the last 3 episodes, I'm going to wait until the season is over and recap them in one video that will cover episodes 10, 11, and 12. And I do want to sincerely apologize to those of you who don't have access to the new season yet, but honestly, you're not missing much. Also, I do feel like my recaps are becoming a little more critical than I want them to be. Ultimately, these are recaps and not reviews, and I don't want to dump on Wynonna Earp because there are some very real reasons as to why the second half of the season feels a bit disjointed, and I fully believe that Emily and everyone that works on the show did the best they could with the limitations they had to work with. So yeah, a little Wynonna Earp break coming up. As always, please let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.